Hello, everyone. If I can have everyone please take their seats. Thank you. 谢谢. 大家好, everyone. How's everyone doing? Good? Awesome, awesome. Thank you for being here. We're going to get started, so we'll have everyone sit down. And we're going to start by playing a video for you. It's Making American Women. So please hang in there while we show you this video, and then we'll get started.
I'm not just a girl. I have big ideas. I'm going to be a doctor.
I am fearless.
I want to heal the sick. I'm going to make a difference.
I want to tell stories.
I love adventure. I have compassion. I can do anything I want to do.
I am a trailblazer.
I want to discover new things. I want to create change. I believe in justice. I want to explore the universe.
I want to fly.
I want to do something no one else has ever done.
I believe girls can do anything.
I want to change the world.
I'm going to make history. This is history.
Getting elected president is an expensive business. Campaign costs add up. There are advertisements to make, travel expenses, convention costs, even bumper stickers. But where...
So, again, good morning, and my name is Farah Khan. I'm the former mayor for the city of Irvine, and I wanted to welcome you to the AAPI Women Elected Leaders Luncheon, and we're just so excited to have all of you here. As you probably know, we don't have as many AAPI women in politics, and one of the goals of this organization is to make sure that we are uplifting our AAPI women into politics, and we're creating a pipeline for future women that want to enter politics. And that comes with a lot of support. And so we are here to show that the support is within our communities and that we will encourage our next generation of women to step up and take these leadership roles, because it is so important to what we experience in our daily lives. So thank you all for being here. Thank you for supporting this cause. And before we move any further, I do want to make a land acknowledgement. We acknowledge that we gather today on the ancestral lands. We honor the indigenous communities who have stewarded this land and continue to lead with strength and wisdom. And now, if you will please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. All right, ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And if you can please remain standing. Before we continue, we invite you to watch a special video, America the Beautiful.
Self, yeah, country. country loved, and mercy more than life. America, America, make God thy gold refined, till all success be nobleness, and ever again divine. And you know, when I was in school, we used to sing it something like this. Listen here. Oh, beautiful, far spacious skies, far amber waves of grain, far purple mountain majesties, above the fruited plain. But now wait a minute, I'm talking about America, sweet America. You know, God done shed his grace on thee. He crowned thy good. Yes, he did. Heavy brotherhood from sea to shining sea. You know, I wish I had somebody to help me sing this. America, I love you, America. You see, my God, he done shed his face on thee. And you ought to love him for it, because he crowned thy good. He told me he would. Every brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Oh, Lord, I thank you, Lord.
Thank you. You may be seated. Absolutely, America is a beautiful country, and it is a beautiful country because people like you and I make it what it is today. And it's the efforts of those that came before us that shaped who we are today and where we will be in the future. So when we talk about politics and the importance of politics, you know, you probably heard the saying that politics is an active sport, right? You can't sit back and not get involved because it determines where we will be in the future and who will be representing us and how we will be living our lives. So again, thank you all for being here. Thank you all for actively participating. And we're going to make this country the best that it can be because we're going to leave it in better hands than we found it for our next generation. At this time, if you will join me, I would like to recognize a true pioneer in our community and a leader who has not only broken barriers but has redefined what leadership looks like for generations to come. Betty Yee has dedicated her career to public service with integrity, vision, and the unwavering commitment to the people of California. As one of the first Asian American women elected to statewide office, and as a candidate for governor, she has paved the way for so many to follow. Betty, your journey reminds us that representation is not just about being seen, it's about opening doors for others. And I have to share that when I was first thinking about running for city council, I had a wonderful conversation with Betty, and I thank you for your support. So please join me in welcoming the Honorable Betty Yee.
Thank you, Farah, very much. And let's give it up for our former mayor of Irvine, Farah Khan, who really has been a trailblazer too. And I know the many doors that you continue to open for so many in our community. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. It's really wonderful to share really these last days of Women's History Month with all of you, and especially as we're celebrating AAPI women. You know, when I think about these celebrations, and I'm just going to offer some brief remarks before we get on with the program, what Farah said is right. And, you know, so much of what has defined our community, frankly, in the history of this country, has been a history of exclusion. And when I think about all of you and the spaces that you all are a part of, it gives me great hope that we are knocking down doors to opportunity that have prevented us from seeking opportunities in so many ways. You know, we generally hear about the pioneers in our communities who have been, you know, just really larger than life figures. But I want to say in this room, there are lots of pioneers, because we don't generally have a community that has been open about talking about the issues that really are challenges for all of us in the AAPI community. Issues like mental health, issues like how we help our unhoused neighbors, you know, issues that really get very personal, like domestic violence and violence against women. You know, and I think about Women's History Month and how these voices that inform how we become a better country and how we can take care of each other and our own community is about how we elevate those voices. And so I'm glad that you are all here today. We have women to celebrate. I'm very honored to be among the women who we're celebrating. But I'll leave you with this. You know, I have many people ask me who has inspired me in my journey. And there are two women who actually have inspired me, but I want to just say to all of you, I want you to think about those trailblazers who have inspired all of you, each of you, in terms of doing the work that you do. And I want to just maybe see by a show of hands, who among us is interested in running for office someday? Excellent, excellent. And I hope next year when we return, there will be more hands up in the air, right? But this is, yes, definitely what it's about. But, you know, the two women who have inspired me are one, former Congressman Patsy Mink from Hawaii. You know, when I think about Patsy and how nobody looked like her in Congress, nobody looked like her in Congress. And yet so much of what women enjoy today in terms of our ability to have prominence in our academic institutions, in terms of our participation in sports, and just the equality that we continue to fight for was really pioneered by Patsy Mink in terms of our laws of this country. Title IX is not just something we refer to that says, yes, it kicked down the doors that prevented us from participating. But there was a story behind that. And that story was very personal when she saw her father, who was a civil engineer, get passed up promotion after promotion to the white guy. And so she decided to do something about it. And she herself wanted to get into graduate school at the time that she was applying, and she herself was rejected because many graduate schools were not admitting non-white applicants. She ran for office locally and then eventually ran for the United States Congress. And when she decided to really do something with her personal experiences about how this would not be the experience for those who were going to follow, she was one of the co-architects of Title IX. Now, you can imagine how hard that was. Nobody looked like her in Congress. She had to get the votes for this. And she essentially went to every member who was her colleague and told this story. And I just want to say to all of you, our stories matter. Our stories matter. And the way we preserve them is how we pass them down. And how we talk about, you know, the struggles that we've had so that hopefully the struggles for those who come after are not that hard. And we also talk about it because when we look at how history is being chronicled right now, it is still about excluding the AAPI community in so many parts. So I just want to say to Patsy, thank you for reminding us that our own personal and origin stories really matter. We create and preserve that history of our community when we share that. And we also look at opening more doors when we share that and make sure that others are continuing in that tradition. The second hero I have to really acknowledge is my 102-year-old mother. She's going to turn 103 on April 7th. And so I'm going to be here for a very long time. but thank you. But what I want to say about her is this. You know, here is a woman who, with my father, are both immigrants from China. They didn't have any kind of high educational attainment, and they barely had any money. And yet, when they came to this country, this was a land of promise. Many of you know this. They call the United States Gimsan, Gold Mountain. And so when they came here, had very little. My father had the opportunity to apprentice in the laundry business in San Francisco, and actually was a union member. But his path to citizenship was enlisting in the United States Army during World War II and fighting in active duty for this country. He came back. He and my mother went on a prearranged marriage and then arranged for her to come to the United States. I'm a first-generation Californian. But why I tell this story is because these are the stories that have to be preserved. No, but my parents' generation are getting older, and soon they will pass. And so it is incumbent upon each of us, and I think that's one of the richness of our culture, is that storytelling is really, really key. And to finally be able to fill in some of the gaps that I couldn't hear as a child about their experience coming here to this country, about what their childhood was like, being able to go back with my mother to the village where she grew up, where my father's family grew up, is nothing short of just being remarkable. But I hope each of us can be sure that those chapters are not missing in our own personal stories. We have to be the architects and the writers of our own history. And this is why it is so important. But I talk about my mother because obviously we live in a state that's very challenged right now. And as I think about how she and my father were able to struggle, they had a laundry and dry cleaning business that they ran for 30 years, and struggled. We didn't have enough. We didn't have a lot. I took care of the books for the business at a very young age and just saw how little we had. But how they were able to sacrifice and put 6 kids through college. And that dream is really not possible for so many Californians today. This is the work that we have to do together here in California. This is a place where opportunity has been afforded to each one of us in this room, but for so many not in this room is really elusive. And so this is the work that I hope to do as your next governor. But more importantly, I want you all to help make my mother proud and let her know that within a generation, we can elect the first Asian woman governor of the state of California. And really fulfill her own promise to her granddaughters and great-granddaughters that this will be a better world for them. And this is why we do this. This is why we do this. We live in a beautiful culture. We share a beautiful culture that is all about uplifting our children, paying respect to our elders at all times of what they have sacrificed, and looking at how we as a whole community can contribute to a future that is inclusive, because we know what it's like when we've not been included, and when we contribute to a future of where we show that when we talk about California as the 4th largest economy in the world, that when you look at that deeply, it means that it rests on the economic health of each and every one of us. So thank you for being here. Thank you for celebrating the women who are being honored today. Thank you to Farah for your leadership and shepherding this program today. But to each of you, continue to lead in whatever you do, but more importantly, continue to uplift voices of those who are going to be part of our really rich, beautiful history and culture for generations to come. Thank you.
So Betty, on behalf of the AAPI Women in Politics, I'd love to, I'm honored to present you with this Pioneer Possibility Award. And there's a little trick to it, so I'm going to have you hold it. Okay. And then you can change colors. Oh, how great is that? It's pretty amazing.
I know. This looks like Sydney Wu, right? That's great. Thank you so much. Thank you.
So as we heard from the Honorable Betty Yee, it is so true that every time an API woman gets into office, she's breaking barriers. And she's breaking barriers not just for herself, but for future generations to come in as well. And it's not easy to be in these positions, especially for Betty running for governor. This is a statewide office. And like she mentioned, there are hurdles that everyone faces that limit us to reaching the potential that we have. So I don't know, how many of you guys how many of you understand how polling works? Yes. So every now and then you'll hear, certain candidates are polling and they're polling higher. Do you know what that really means? No? Okay, we're going to have a little educational session before lunch. So, what happens is there are people that poll for certain offices, and for the governor's race, they might poll anywhere from 1,500 to maybe 5,000 people. They pick who those people are going to be, then they ask those people specific questions, and sometimes those questions are kind of misleading. They might not share all the candidates that are running, they might not share all the information, but they will ask the people, who do you think you're going to vote for? And based off of that sample number of people, they will put out these polls and say, so and so is polling very high. And then everyone says, oh, they're going to win, so we have to put our support behind them. That's not so true. Because in every poll that we have seen, anywhere from 15% to almost 50%, people are undecided. And in a state like California, where there's millions of people, 5,000 people should not decide who we're going to vote for. So we need to make sure that we are looking at all the candidates that are out there. We're giving chances, especially to candidates from the API communities, from communities of color, because they don't usually get that chance. So please do your homework, please get to know the candidates, and don't base your decision off of polling. I highly advise you to not do that, because it is skewed towards a direction that we don't want to be in. So with that, we are now going to connect. We're going to get to know one another. We're going to have some amazing food, and then I will be back after lunch to continue with the program. Thank you. And while we're waiting for lunch, I would like to invite up Mary from NAMI. Mary? Yes. She's going to come and talk to you about some of the programs that NAMI is offering here in this area.
举办首场由全美精神疾病联盟 （NAMI） 主办的家庭互助小组活动。我负责协调本次会议，旨在为我们的华语社区提供关于精神疾病的互助支持与资源信息。本次活动全程免费，欢迎所有人参加。请记住，您绝非孤军奋战。
嗨，你好，你看到我嗎？嗨，我是 Mary 陳欣欣，我係 Mary 陳欣欣，大家好。Thank you for the opportunity to talk a little bit about mental health. Because 今年是龍馬精神，對不對？對不對？今天是龍馬精神 ，so our theme for the new year is Year of the Horse. And in Chinese saying, we have a particular saying that is dragon, horse, spirit. But really the spirit is about mental health. So we have a free family support group coming up throughout the summer, and we love for those who need support in Mandarin Chinese, 普通话, join us. 谢谢。你看, I'm sitting super really well next to Miss Betty, so please come see me after. And bon appetit.
insecure, but you're too scared to say that you want him more. Say what's on your mind, don't hold it back. Say what's on your mind, don't hold me back. Say what's on your mind, don't hold me back. Say what's on your mind, your mind. Say what's on your mind, your mind. Girl, don't call my phone up. I know where you've been. You like to get messy when you out with your friends. I'm not scared to say that I'm insecure, but you're too scared to say that you want him more. Say what's on your mind, don't hold it back. Say what's on your mind, don't hold me back. Say what's on your mind, don't hold me back. Say what's on your mind, your mind. Say what's on your mind, your mind. Say what's on your mind, your mind. Girl, don't call my phone up. I know where you've been. You like to get messy when you out with your friends. I'm not scared to say that I'm insecure, but you're too scared to say that you want him more. Say what's on your mind, don't hold it back. Say what's on your mind, don't hold me back. Say what's on your mind, don't hold me back. Say what's on your mind, your mind.
Okay, Huailen Huile. Yes? Well, welcome back. Thank you, everyone. We're going to continue with our program, so if everyone can take their seats, please. So now for the second half of our program, I'm going to start. I'll wait till everyone's seated. Thank you. Okay. So as you know, we are going to be honoring some more of our elected officials in this next round, and I wanted to make sure that you guys are able to hear their stories and know who they are, because really, without them being in office, we're not able to shape the narrative about who we are, where we come from, our stories, which is so, so important to share. And so we invite you now to hear directly from our incredible honorees, whose voices continue to inspire and lead across the nation. At this time, I would like to ask if we can have our video ready for the honorees.
Hi everyone, I'm Congresswoman Grace Meng from Queens, New York, and chair of the Congressional Asian Pacific American Caucus, or CAPAC. First, I want to thank Cindy Wu for bringing together elected officials, community leaders, and organizations for the 4th annual AAPI Women in Politics event. While I'm unfortunately unable to attend in person, I am so honored to be recognized amongst such strong and amazing leaders. For far too long, our communities have been ignored by those in power. And as the saying goes, if you're not at the table, you're on the menu. I ran for office to change this, and I'm proud to serve as the first Asian American from New York elected to Congress. But there's still so much work to do to ensure that we are adequately represented at all levels of government. Despite making up over 7% of the U.S. population, Asian Americans, Native Hawaiians, and Pacific Islanders hold less than 1% of elected offices. That fraction is even smaller amongst AA and HPI women leaders. That's why events like these are so important to building our power and the pipeline for our next generation. We need your voice and your leadership at the decision-making table now more than ever. Thank you again, and I hope you all have a wonderful event.
Hi, everybody. Stephanie Wynn, Assembly Member for the 10th District. Welcome to the 4th Annual AAPI Women in Politics event. I want to thank you for this recognition. I want to thank Cindy Wu for being a trailblazer and a leader in this work here. There's still much more work to do. It is Women's History Month, and it is up to us to continue to fight this fight and ensure that we get more women, more AAPI women into elected office. And I'm committed to doing just that. Thank you so much for this recognition.
Thank you so much for this honor, and thank you to Cindy for allowing me to accept remotely. For those of you who don't know me, I am Assemblymember Dr. Darshana Patel, and I proudly represent the 76th Assembly District in San Diego. To receive the inaugural Breaking Boundaries Award at a gathering like this is so incredibly meaningful. Because as API women in politics and public service, we all understand what it means to step into spaces that weren't always built with us in mind. For me, that journey has been both personal and professional. I was the first woman in my family to pursue a career in STEM and the first to enter public service. And today, I have the honor of serving as the first API woman elected to the state legislature from San Diego. Each of those moments came with responsibility, not just to show up, but to make it easier for those who come next. Those experiences have shaped how I lead. As an assembly member, I've worked to bring a more data-driven approach to my policymaking and for my colleagues, grounding our decisions in evidence, outcomes, and accountability. Because breaking boundaries isn't just about being first. It's about changing how the work gets done and delivering real results for our communities. And none of us do that alone. This room represents something so powerful. Leaders, advocates, candidates, supporters, each of us in our own way and at different times, expanding what's possible for API women. What started as a space to introduce ourselves has grown into a community that is building influence, creating pathways, and now recognizing the impact of all of that work. That's what this inaugural award represents. So I accept it with deep gratitude and with a continued commitment to open doors wider, to lead with purpose, and to ensure that the next generation of API women doesn't just break these boundaries, but defines what comes next. Once again, thank you for allowing me to accept remotely, and I'm deeply honored to have this award. I hope you enjoy the rest of your event. Take care and have a great one. Bye.
So again, congratulations to all of our awardees. And just to show you their awards, Ginger, if you can just highlight one of the awards so people can see that we'll be sending them their own light up awards that they can enjoy. These are so much fun. I love this. I think Cindy did a great job. Thank you. And I also want to, while we're here, I want to take a moment and thank Ginger and all the volunteers that have helped make this event possible. So can we get a round of applause for everyone? Thank you. Events like this don't happen on their own. It takes leadership. So we thank Cindy Wu for her leadership in bringing people together. We thank all of you for coming. And I also want to share that we have these bouquet of flowers on the table here. And if you like the work that is being done and you like supporting AAPI Women in Politics, please make a donation to the organization and you get to take home a beautiful bouquet as a reminder of what you experienced here today. So make sure you come by the table and make your donation there. Now, I know earlier in the program we asked who is interested in running for office, and I saw a couple hands. Where are you? Can we ask what you would be interested in running for? Do you have an idea? Oh, you want to come? Come on up. Okay, say your name and what you think you would be interested in running for.
Hi, ni hao. I'm here again. This is Mary. I need to have a mentorship with yourself and, of course, Lenny Yi, so that I can understand what my skill set is best and how to serve our community, because right now I'm really open.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Mary. Who else is thinking about running in the future? Come on up. Okay, your name and what your interest is.
Hi everybody, my name is Bling Bling Lao. 大家好，我的名字叫刘冰冰。然后 I'm a student at Gabrielino High School right now. I'm in my sophomore year of high school. Even though I haven't accomplished far in the political realm, I feel like I am deeply interested in it. Right now, I do speech and debate as well as mock trial in high school, and I'm the captain of my mock trial team. And in the future, I want to be the first ever Asian American woman to be able to serve on the Supreme Court as a judge. Even though Thank you. Even though it's a big goal, I think that it's definitely possible after seeing so many women in power, such as yourself, such as Betty Yee. And I think that when you guys say you want to stand up for women to run in the future, you guys are trying to stand up for me. Like, it's my generation you guys are helping out, and it's my generation you guys are setting up a future for. And when you guys continue to make contributions to these teams, you guys are helping kids like me. And today, I had the honor to be able to come up to this event and have the honor to be able to speak. And for a lot of my classmates who don't have the honor to do that, I feel like I'm representing them in terms of women who want to run in the future. So thank you guys so much, and yeah, thank you. Bling Bling Lao.
Okay, so a name I want you guys to remember is Bling Bling Lao, Supreme Court. Yes? Thank you, thank you. Anyone else? Anyone else interested in running? Yes? Yes? Come on, come on. Don't be shy, come on. No? Who was it? Was it Eric? There's an Eric that was interested as well. Is he here? Eric? No? All right, this is the room where you have to announce it, because once you announce it, you know it's going to happen. And then we'll be right there behind you to support you all the way. Thank you. At this time, I also want to kind of get the crowd to kind of see where you guys are. How many of you guys are registered to vote? Raise your hand if you're registered to vote. Registered to vote? Yes? Okay, good. Do you guys know who you're going to vote for? So we have a very important election coming up, and it's in two parts, right? So we have the primary in June, and then we have the general election in November. So what is the date of our primary election? Who knows? June 2nd? Is that right? Okay. And do you guys know what you're voting for on that ballot in June? You've got the governor, lieutenant governor, insurance commissioner, superintendent of public education, a lot of important fields that we are going to be voting on statewide. And statewide means everyone in the state gets to vote on these elections. So please make sure that you're informed, you know who's running, and participate, because without your participation, people get voted in without your input. So as we come to a close, and you guys are welcome to stay, mingle, and enjoy the food, I just want to share that API women are not new to leadership. We have always led. We will continue leading. We will continue supporting the next generation of leaders, but we can't do it alone, and we have to do it with everyone involved. So your first step was being here and being involved, and I hope you continue doing that. Please continue supporting AAPI Women in Politics. And like I said, if you'd like to take one of those beautiful bouquets home, please stop by the table and make your donation. Thank you so much. Hi, excuse me, everyone, if I could get your attention. We do have a candidate who's running for San Gabriel City Council, and I want to give her an opportunity to introduce herself and so that you know that she's running and can support her as well.
Hi. Hi everyone, my name is Winnie Wang. First, let me introduce myself to you guys. So I am a Gen Z from San Gabriel, live in San Gabriel community for 22 years. I actually grew up here. And also I'm a basketball player and also graduate from Harvard School Online Business for Entrepreneurs. And right now I'm still studying for Walton private equity program. So the reason why I want to run for City Council of San Gabriel is because that I wanted to change. I want to make a change in San Gabriel for small business owners, for our Asian community, our Chinese community, and also I'm Chinese American, also Japanese American. So I wanted to help our, our Cantonese, our Japanese, our Vietnamese, our Chinese to actually build a bridge between us. Even with the Latino community, with African Americans, because right now because every time I see events, a lot of like Asian American, we're all bonded together, I know, but is it okay that we open up our market, we open our chances, opportunities to other communities, Latinos, African American, to have more chance, because right now, LE28 is coming up, Olympic Games. I was hoping to be the bridge. And also, I wanted to let you guys know I'm also a union member too, and also I have my own business. It's called Future Link Venture. What we do is we're consulting and for government contracting. And that's it. Thank you very much. I was hoping anyone of your relative live in San Gabriel to vote for me. Thank you.
Introduce myself. I'm a good friend of Eric. So I want to show you we're having a first Mandarin Chinese family support group. 哦，都可以。我 I mean before. Should I? Really? Hello?
Hello, sorry. 不好意思，刚才他们说让我再说一遍那个中文，跟大家介绍一下自己。我自己呢，本身是老家是青岛人，我是6岁移民到美国的，然后在这边长大的，然后我现在在竞选 San Gabriel City Council。圣盖博市议员，我自己本身是哈佛商学院 online 的那个 entrepreneur 的那个 graduate， 然后现在在读那个沃顿商学院的那个 private equity， 还有那个 Wall Street program， 华尔街 preps。对，然后我自己本身是8年的篮球队员，还有半年的那个铅球 sharpen， 因为我个子比较高嘛。对，本身是体育出身，但是一直在在 community 在社区里面做过很多的advocacy contribution， 为我们的社区。那我希望呢，我这一次竞选圣盖博市议员，可以为我们的社区带来更多的机会。为什么我要这么讲呢？因为我们的华人一直以来，我们都是在自己的一个社区团体里面。我觉得不管是任何一个生意，一个模式，小型的还是大型的还是中型的，都可以 expand， 就是扩张到各种的其他的社区里面去。比方说Japanese American， 比方说墨西哥社区等等。那当我们把这个连接到一起去呢，那我们才有一个更 更广的一个市场。这样子，不管是我们在做一些社区服务，还是我们的信息来源，还是我们的各种社会安全方面的消息，和我们的华裔站在美国的一个平台上，主流平台上，我们有更好的一个voice 去 speak out， 去讲出去，这样子是最好的。抱歉，我中文不是特别的顺，还请大家多多理解，谢谢。
我介绍一下。